Hey guys, Mike Chen here outside of Montego Bay in Jamaica. Today heading to the southern coast of Jamaica for some seafood, some fish. Since it is going to be a longer drive, that's going to be breakfast. So breakfast at this local cook shop. I got some ackee and saltfish, some stewed, what looks like stewed liver or kidneys, some breadfruit, plantains, and boiled dumplings on the bottom. A typical traditional Jamaican breakfast. Never had this before. Ackee and saltfish. So ackee is the fruit that I saw on the first day I was here. And when you cook it up, it looks almost exactly like scrambled eggs. Ackee is very creamy. I can't believe this is a fruit. If you don't tell me, I would have thought it was just regular, really creamy scrambled eggs. Salted fish in here, very delicate. I really like the stewed organs though. That's cooked in brown gravy. Oh, I think it's so flavorful. Chase it with some breadfruit. Again, that ackee is such a versatile fruit. I can't believe it comes out looking and tasting just like scrambled eggs. That's crazy. And it's really good when you just douse everything with a bonnet chili sauce. Just got to St. Elizabeth. The water is gorgeous, and along the shore, these little shacks selling all sorts of seafood, fish. There's jerk chicken, jerk pork. So this area is really known for escovitch fish, which was the fried fish I had the first day I was in Jamaica. I love this so much because it has all these amazing pickled onions and chilies and bonnet peppers on top, and you eat it with a bami. And the bami I had at the first fish market is different than this one. This one is a hot, soft bami, which is made with cassava, which is the same thing used to make boba. So I'm expecting this to be very mochi-esque. The fish is already fried with the onions and peppers on top, and they say to just eat this with my hands. The fish here is cooked in batches, so these are not going to be freshly fried. Freshly fried or not, these are still so good. When the chilies and pepper is sitting on top of the fried fish, all that really nice spice and pickle flavor soaks into the meat. And this is a snapper, so not a lot of bones to deal with. Meat is very nice and flaky. The meat itself is mild with a slight sweetness, and you chase it with some of the onions. I love it. Oh, it's so good. The onions themselves are so spicy because it's been soaking with the bonnet chilies. And chase it with the bami. A little mochi-esque with a slight fermented flavor. From the mild, slightly sweet fish to the very vinegary and spicy onions and peppers to the very mochi-esque bami. It's three distinct, very different flavors and textures. Oh, they work so well together. Oh, my tongue is absolutely on fire right now. And this is so freaking good. One of my favorite dishes here in Jamaica. And I wish I could take a jar of that pickled onions and peppers back with me.
I'm Omega, Bev, and Sharon.
When you get the best pepper shrimp in middle quarters.
The pepper shrimp in middle quarters.
When you want pepper shrimp,
just come at the almond tree.
Wow.
Almond tree is dead, so you stop right at your left on your way to Santa Cruz.
On your way to Santa Cruz.
Yes. And enjoy.
Wow.
And if you want, you want to taste one?
You want to try one?
Oh, I'll take a bag. This is the famous pepper shrimp. Look at this. You can get them in small, medium, large pouches. I got a small one right here. And you can drop the whole thing in your mouth.
I'm going to show you when you get the big one. I'm going to show you how.
You want to show me the big one? Okay. Wow.
Spicy.
Yeah.
Yes, that's mine. Spicy.
That's yours?
Yes, spicy, that's mine. Spicy.
I mean, this is the first one I tasted, but these are darn good.
Yeah.
Yes.
Wow.
Yeah.
Oh, my mouth's on fire.
Yes.
I like that. These are really, really freaking good. I mean, they're not just flavorful, but you got that really nice shrimpy umami. The flavor is rich and deep, but it will burn a layer off your tongue in the best way possible. All right, so these big ones, process is different? Here, go ahead.
Take it out of the bag. Okay. You have
Okay.
Take it out.
Take it out. So I'll take this one. Oh, this is too small. I'm gonna get this one. Oh, okay, that's a good one.
I'm going to peel it like this. The tail. You're going to strip. So my hand is not going to touch the meat of your
Okay.
No. My hand won't touch the meat, not at all.
Okay.
Only the trash. Very easy to peel. This is Jamaica original soft shrimp. And then to peel this time, like this.
So you just peel it little by little from the tail.
Right, from the tail.
And you're grabbing the head like a little popsicle. Thank you so much, Bev.
Spread gone for me. Yeah. Try the head.
Try the head.
Taste a little pepper in the head.
That's the best part.
I know.
That's the
why I
best
told
part.
you Try the head. Try the head.
All the flavor.
All the flavors right up.
Yeah, all the flavor.
Like this strip.
It's really, really good. I like the spicier one
Yes.
because I like the burn.
You like the burn.
I love the burn. I love it.
Yeah, but the small ones are spicy.
It's not just heat, it's so much flavor. Let me try to peel one of these shrimps myself. Oh, I'm sweating. I'm burning up on the inside. The bigger ones, you taste more of the shrimp, the more sweetness from the shrimp. And you gotta suck on the head. Oh, that's so good. And when I say you get less spice from the big one, you're still getting a big heap of it. I don't think I've ever tasted flavors like this before on a shrimp. Definitely visit this stall and try these ladies' shrimps. Pepper shrimp, put that on your list. Ooh, after eating that pepper shrimp, I am just covered in sweat. That's so much fun. Something is smelling really, really good. But before that, some ice cream. This is one of the best places to get anything jerk here in Montego Bay. Got my ice cream, got my jerk chicken. Ice cream first. I got a combination of rum raisin and then crunchy munchy. Wow, this ice cream is really, really creamy. This is definitely the rummiest rum raisin I ever had. That's really nice though. Very smooth. The classic jerk chicken. This is something I always wanted to try here in Jamaica. One of my favorite dishes in the world. For a while when I was living in New York, after first trying this dish at the West Indian Day Parade, I fell in love with the dish. So I started looking for the best version of dish anywhere I could in New York City. And I always, of course, wanted to try it at its source here in Jamaica. I got a chicken leg and thigh and some pork. Also, I got some festivals. And the way they cook this is really interesting. So underneath the chicken, when they're smoking it, there's as you can see, there's sticks of wood, and it's a special type of wood called pimento wood, and it's used to soak the flavor into the chicken. And that's what makes this place really different. Oh my gosh. Look at this thing, it's just covered in spices and beautiful golden brown color. It smells like a really big jerk. Oh, so smoky and full of spice. Wow, I just got in my throat a little bit. This is a spiced up piece of jerk chicken. There's so much different flavors in here. The chicken itself, absolutely tender. Again, you get pounded by that smoky flavor of the chicken. And then the spices hit you, a little bit of heat, tons of fragrance. Again, that little numminess that I get on my tongue. This is pretty much everything a dream jerk chicken would be. This piece, tons of skin. I'm gonna dip it in some of this super spicy chili sauce. If I understand this correctly, this here is a chicken butt. If you guys never had a chicken butt before, I'll tell you something right now. There's a lot of good fat and collagen in a chicken's butt. Dunk that in some of the hot sauce. It's meaty, it's fatty. That's a plump, juicy piece of meat. Woo! And that hot sauce, oh my gosh. So this is basically a chicken's back. And the most tender piece of meat in the chicken is right in a little socket on the back of a chicken. Oh, that's so good. My mouth is tingling, not just from the hot sauce, just from the spices on the chicken. Again, that smoky flavor is in every single bite you take, and it just accumulates in your mouth. I mean, just look at the skin. You can see little specks of spices everywhere. Also, that skin, so toasty and fatty, and just melts as soon as you crunch down on it. Every part of my mouth is on fire. Every part of my mouth is covered in smoke and flavor. That chicken is about as good as you can ever have. That did not disappoint. And I still got a box of jerk pork. Look at this. Glistening little pieces of pork. Oh yeah. Oh, that's freaking incredible. Wow. Toasty, fatty layer of pork on the outside. That piece was just pure tenderness and smoke and flavor and spices and everything else you love. Oh, I totally forgot about this. Chase it with some of my festivals. This is basically a fried dumpling. Little hint of sweetness from the corn. Oh, that's very good. Oh, this piece I feel like it's gonna be even better. Look at that beautiful char on the outside. It's got a bit of a smoke ring to it as well. Dunk it in the chili sauce. As much as I love that jerk chicken, this jerk pork is just incredible. I think I might like this more. I mean, take one bite of this and you'll know exactly what I'm talking about. The amount of juice and tenderness and smokiness in every single bite. My mind's being blown time and time again. It's absolutely perfect. Wow, wow, wow. That fat is just quickly rendering all over my tongue. And that smoky flavor just gets more and more intense, as does the spices. This jerk pork might be one of my favorite pork dishes ever. Oh, my mouth is absolutely on fire. Luckily, that's why I got the ice cream. Maybe the ice cream is strategically located right by this place. So if you ever do come here, get some ice cream ready. You'll need it. All right, that's it. So for the last few days, Daz has been showing me around. Thank you so much, my friend. It's been a pleasure. You're an awesome guide. If you ever want to come to Jamaica, go on a food tour, he's a great guy for that. All right, take care, my friend. Good morning. So today leaving Jamaica and heading to Sao Paulo, but to get there it's not really that easy. There's no direct flights from here to Sao Paulo, so I'm going back to Miami right now and then going to a different airport, catching another flight that goes to Panama and then to Sao Paulo. Let's do this. Welcome to Sao Paulo, local time 4 a.m. and it's jacket weather. It took about an hour to get from the airport to the hotel, and this is going to be a very packed day. I only have one day in Sao Paulo. Tomorrow morning, catching an early flight to Rio. I have a list of food spots to check out today, but first, breakfast buffet is going to start in about 30 minutes. So unpack, shower, and we'll go check that out. Breakfast in Brazil is actually pretty light compared to lunch and dinner. And white cheese, as you see here, is something that's eaten a lot for breakfast. And you can pair it up with a lot of different things. And here they pair it up with some dulce de leche. Stir-fried mushrooms, super earthy stir-fried mushrooms. Chase it with some Brazilian cheese bread. Fruits and bread are also very, very typical Brazilian breakfast items. And there are a ton on this buffet. A lot of different types of bread. This is ham and cheese bread. It tastes like a croissant, or a very, very light and flaky and crusty ham and cheese croissant. This thing is freaking ridiculous. Milk bread, really, really, really bouncy. This is good. This cheese, also called Mina cheese. It's a very dense cheese. Flavor is very mild and nutty. I mean, I see people dipping in honey. Here they recommend you dipping it into dulce de leche. That's such a good pairing. Yeah, that cheese is so mild, you can pretty much pair that up with anything. Very traditional Brazilian breakfast food item. It's called a tapioca. So it's a thin crepe made with cassava flour. And inside you can stuff something savory, something sweet. Here I have mozzarella and butter. Cassava, of course, the same thing you use to make tapioca balls, which are really mochi-esque and bouncy. So is this crepe. It's like eating a cheesy, buttery mochi crepe. So this is a cashew fruit. This is a cashew right here. Mmm. Whoa. Oh, this fruit is really, really good. Mmm. Wow. This thing is really juicy. Mmm. Very juicy, very sweet, and extremely aromatic. The fruit texture is kind of fleshy. Flavor is kind of like a mix between a mango and a maybe citrus, and some savory element to this as well. Wow, this is really, really good. Mango's delicious. Wow, really delicious mango. Also, fresh figs. Fruits in this country is no joke. This is the best papaya ever. If I ever lived in Brazil, and I'm not even a fruit person, I think I just eat fruit for breakfast every single day.